Prabhuji, I wanted to ask you, as a monk, obviously you have your own practices that you have to follow. But also as an administrator, because you are the vice president of an I mean, it is an organization and a huge one at that.
Yeah.
How do you manage to stay away from being entangled in political or mundane affairs, and also for things to get more political? I'm sure that even in an organization like ISKCON, there must be some kind of interpersonal clashes.
Yeah. So first thing is that in a society of sadhus, only a sadhu can do management. And those who are not sadhus, I am from an MBA from Narsi Munji, gold medalist, or say I am an MBA from IIMS, I am an MBA from the Oxfords. The person cannot really manage. Until, of course, in case somebody has done from Narsi Munji and he has become a devotee, then he can do, because he is a sadhu now.
Correct.
A sadhu can do management in sadhus. Otherwise, he would create havoc. Would create havoc. I'm not saying I'm a sadhu, so that's why I'm being appointed as vice president. Pujita ji, you should conclude. I'm the sadhu. I do not mean that. I'm just giving you a general principle. And how does it actually work? A sadhu knows how to manage sadhus. Yeah. Second is that when we do management, great power comes by detachment. When I say detachment, it doesn't mean being careless. It means being carefree.
Correct.
A sadhu should be carefree but not careless. So this comes by the spirit of detachment. That means I'm not really attached to my honor. I'm managing, I'm controlling. So I should not be a control freak. I should also give people their space. And their space, they are doing some meditation, they are reading, hearing Bhagavad Gita, they want to do some philanthropy activities on spiritual platform. That's perfectly fine. And I should facilitate that. Like in Sanatana Dharma, we say Vaishnav Seva. It is not really management. Management has got its own rajogun into it.
I'm managing people.
Managing people. And most of the time, we are not doing manage, we are doing damage. Damagement. So instead of using the word management, we use the word Vaishnav Seva. I'm here to serve the devotees. A devotee needs something. Okay, what do you need? Prabhu, I need few rupees so that I can get 2 pairs of dhoti kurta. All right. So we do management that way. That means with the attitude of service, not that I am above you, you're juniors. You understand what I'm saying?
To do what I'm telling you. Don't question me.
Don't question me. I'm a dictator, spiritual dictator. So it's not like that. We facilitate. More there is a desire to facilitate people. Those who come, especially new people when they come, or say they're old practitioners as well. We do with the attitude of service. And sense of detachment means I don't expect respect. This desire for respect, recognition. Log hame jaane, humne bhi kya kiya hai ji. So this desire makes whole thing, it gets shifted from the real purpose. So that's one more thing. And also we, in management, we try to do spiritual activities together. That brings greater bonding. Like that. And a manager should have his own spiritual practices intact. If I don't have my spiritual practices intact, I will have my communication on a worldly platform. And once I communicate on a worldly platform, I also invoke the materialism in the other person, because we are not completely spiritual. We have those instincts, pastoral instincts. Correct. So I speak in a way which is not spiritual, which also inspires the other person to speak or respond back or react in a way, not in a spiritual way. And then whole thing becomes very complicated. So more we are pakka in our own spiritual practices. So then my communication, my dealings, my empathy would come to next level actually. And that also somewhere, because Krishna is there in the heart as Paramatma. So Krishna knows this person has chanted his Hare Krishna Mahamantra in the morning very nicely. He has read our Srimad Bhagavatam in the morning very good, with great attention. So that's why now whatever he speaks, my dear, accept it. So other person says, "Ha, Prabhuji, you are right. We should do it." Basically, Paramatma is inspiring him that this Fala manager who is doing management with the attitude of Vaishnava Seva, listen to him, cooperate with him. So here Krishna comes into play, God comes into play, because he's there in everyone's heart, in my heart as well as in other person's heart. So that means management is there.
Because
and
the
also
intent is seva, it's not personal aggrandizement. But it's not, I mean, that's the difference, right? The difference is when the intent is to do seva and not that I am the, look at me, I am the manager, and the,
And accommodating error as a part of system.
Mm.
No, being a perfectionist people are frustrated, and those who are working with them, they are also frustrated.
Mm.
Perfectionist, everything should be 10 upon 10. You understand? 10 upon 10. No, everything is not 10 upon 10. Few things are 9 upon 10. Few things are 8 upon 10. Few things can be 2 upon 10. One or two things can be even 0 upon 10. We have to be more realistic in life. So I can't expect every devotee who is coming to temple should be 10 upon 10. Let's put one gateway that only 10 upon 10 wala people can get inside. As soon as somebody is not having 10 upon 10, it should give a beep. Sir, 10 upon 10. Get lost. No, that's not. So being very idealistic in itself is not ideal. So we should also accommodate unideal people as well. Then it can be a family. In family, not that everyone is very obedient.
Correct.
There are a few crazy men also, crazy fellows also in a family, and they're part of family. So spiritual management means ready to everyone. Yes. And in this way, then in due course of time, they also rectify. So Prabhuji, those were days when I was a very crazy fellow. You tolerated me so much. So kind of you.
Thank you.
So this is how spiritual management happens. And ultimately, we should see that Krishna's plan, they work. I may have my plan, but God can have his own plan, and I should agree to that plan. People sometimes, when people, especially managers, when they get attached to their plan, I got a plan A, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. But God has got a plan, step 3, step 2, step 1, step 4. Now person is frustrated. What is this happening? Sir, let's accept God's plan. Like for example, if I wanted that today in the morning there should be khichdi for everyone. But I could see that there is no khichdi, there is aloo puri. How dare you make aloo puri? That was decided for khichdi means it should be khichdi. Excuse me, sir, it is God's plan. भाई ये आपने ये खिचड़ी का प्लान कैसे बनाया? क्या पूरी मैसेज मैंने ना गलत पढ़ लिया था. आया तो आलू पूरी का था, मैंने गलत पढ़ लिया था, तो मैंने ना अब ये फिर ये बना दिया, आलू पूरी बना दिया. तो बच्चे आपने बना दिया, थैंक यू जी, कल बना देना उसको, ठीक है? Yeah. So anything which has life is more flexible. So we should also learn to, we should not be attached to our opinions and plans. No, God's plans. Ultimately, they go.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.